The story begins with Kiria Goshima telling us about the strange event that happened in her town. We follow and uncover with her the mysteries and horrors the people living here go through. A curse that is slowly consuming the town itself. Upon entering the town, she sees her boyfriend's father staring into a snail. Something odd and unsettling, which makes her even question if that man is the one she thinks he is. But that is later confirmed by her boyfriend. He explains that his dad is getting obsessed with spirals, so much that he started collecting anything resembling one. All of this started as a simple yet unsettling obsession that later evolves into pure madness. He gets so obsessed with spirals that later, when the mother realizes and burns everything away, that is not the strangest occurrence that happens in this town. A couple, blinded by love, decide to embrace themselves into a spiral so they can never be apart. A girl with a strange scar that transforms into a spiral and consumes her. It fascinates me how something so mundane as the concept of a spiral can cause that amount of dread and horror. That is what I love about Junji Ito's work. He always finds a way to make a terrifying story about something normal. As outlandish as the horror of Uzumaki is, it still feels so grounded in reality. It feels very human in nature. When I started reading Uzumaki, I would just tear up some pages because of how beautiful the art of Junji Ito is. Her style perfectly encapsulates how bizarre everything is. Not only the story itself is very impressive, but the gorgeous art makes you just stare at a page for hours and hours, just looking at the immense detail it has. Junji Ito truly has an art that catches you and just lets you simmer in it. Taking a simple concept and twisting it into a horror beyond comprehension is a genre I truly love. Building the dread with each panel slowly as it shows the tragedy unfolding. It drags you through a spiral of madness where you cannot even try to get out. Both the art style and the story slowly consume you in it, just like the characters have. There is something so pure in the bleakness of their situation. It is like a killer that always follows you no matter how fast you run. A virus that affects an entire planet no matter how many precautions one takes. The hopelessness you feel while reading this story makes you, ironically, still root for the main characters and hope they will succeed in their escape. Even though we are shown time and time again how nobody is an exception to this course, you still want them to live. This is why the best horror is found in mundanity. It's that effective because it slowly creeps up your leg and drowns you. instead of jumping in your face and hope for a cheap scare. It doesn't go for shock value. It intends to explore itself in a meaningful way, to impact you even after you finish reading it. It makes you spiral.